Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. Now if we look here on the daily chart, it looks like the market paused just a little bit. Looked like it took a breather and it closed right around the same area 2 days in a row. Right around the same area, around that 601.3-ish level, okay? I'm gonna need to zoom in a little bit. We'll go to the 15-minute chart. Yesterday, the market gave us one setup and one setup only. It cleared that 600 level, gave us a level to level move to 602, but that's all we got. And that's how it is with the market sometimes. That's all we can get is what they give us. We do have a chop range though. You guys can see here multiple times the market was selling, showing selling pressure from that 602 level area, and multiple times the market was showing buying pressure from the 598 area with 602 as the middle level. So as of right now for Friday's trading, I'm watching this range, 602 to 598 with 600 as the middle level. My plan is this. I see where the selling pressure is, and I see where the buying pressure is. I can't even speak right this morning, guys. So what I want to see is all the orders that are up here or down here get absorbed, and I'll know it'll get absorbed when we get either a breakout or a breakdown. Okay. So the plan is simple. If SPY can clear 600 and 602 at least on the 15-minute chart, or higher, the higher the better, obviously, but no lower than a 15-minute chart, I would look to long. Okay. And if 600 can defend as resistance and during the trading hours we can break down 598, I would look to short. Okay. It'll break out this chop range for the last 2 days. And also, you guys can see a potential M pattern here. All right. This is the low of if this was an M pattern, this looks like a very imperfect M pattern. But if it was, you guys can see here, 598, around 598 area is where we got some buying pressure. If it breaks down, that would be bearish and could send us a lot lower. Okay. So above 600 and 602, I got 604, 606. 607.5 and all-time highs at 609 in play. All right, and if we stay below 600, break down 598, gonna head down lower, 596, 594, possibly all the way back down to 592.6, and below 592.6, I think could put in a top, okay, a lower high, if you will. Okay, that's my plan for SPY for today. Triple Q, it did close above that fib level. I had that fib level around 528.6. It closed above that fib level twice, but it didn't show much bullish follow through to head up higher. What both need to do is stay above 528.6 and clear 530. We also have a fib level here at 532. Those are the two levels that need to clear if there is bullish follow through. Because if they don't show bullish follow through and they break down 528.6 and 526.2, this is going to send us down to 525 and 523.6. Below 523.6, I think a top could be in for a lower high. Okay, that's the bull case, and the bear case, that's the levels. And here is Tesla. Now Tesla's looking interesting. Could this be a lower high right here? I know a lot of people like to call tops and bottoms. Okay, I don't, obviously, but if there is evidence of a top or a bottom, I like to talk about that. I like to talk about the process. Now you look at these two candles, this big body green candle and then this red candle. It looks like a dark cloud covered candle, guys, which is usually a bearish two pattern candle. We look at the meaning. Dark cloud cover candle is a candlestick pattern that shows a shift in momentum to the downside following a price rise. Okay. We had the price rise, and it's showing a shift to the downside. Okay. What are the levels? I have a fib level here at 453. Tesla's currently below it. Okay, so if there's going to be some bullishness, they need to get back above 453, 455, and 457. Recapture those levels to put 460, 461.5, which is a fib level, and 463 and 465 above in play. If this is the dark cloud candle and it's going to play out bearishly, I need to see support fail, 451, 449. If those levels fail, that's bearish follow through, and that will put 447.5 fib level at 446 in play, 444 or lower incoming. Okay, so loss of support as usual will be the sign to go short. NVDA still holding the breakout, not showing much follow through on the breakout though, but it's still holding the breakout, not giving us the sign to get bearish just yet based on this down trend line. If there is going to be bullish follow through today, once again, 140 and 142 must clear. The last two trading days, the bulls have failed to clear those levels. Can they do it today? If they are bullish today, those are the levels that must clear to put 144, 146, and 148 all in play. As usual, I can't get bearish unless we break down support. The price action must tell me so. And it must break down 138 and 136.5 for me to get bearish and invalidate the breakout of this down trend line. IWM, the bounce continues. They cleared 224. And if it's going to continue today, 226 and 228 must clear. If it does, don't argue with the price action, because 230 and 232 plus are all in play. Incoming. Now, if it's going to be a false breakout setup, it needs to break down 224 and 222. Getting these false breakouts when you want to get bearish. Doesn't guarantee it, but it'll increase your odds. And that will put 220, 218, and 216.7 all back in play. You need the breakdown of support to get bearish. Right now, if it's going to clear more resistant levels, that you want to stay bullish. Apple is continuing to stay bullish. It cleared that 258 fib level, hit my 260 level. And if it can clear 260 today, it's going to continue upwards. What can we say? 261.5, 263 or higher is incoming. I wouldn't look to short unless 258, 256.5, and 255 can break down as support. Amazon consolidated a little bit yesterday. Has an inside candle here. I will not look to short once again unless 226 fail as support. If it does, look to short. We're likely heading back down to 222, maybe 220 or lower, down to 216 this time. But we need to break down 226. Otherwise, if we clear 227.5 and 229, those are my updated levels, we are going more higher. That's based on because we have an inside candle set up here. So that's based on the preceding candle's high at 229. If it clears, guys, that's bullish. Meta, well, it closed right around my fib level around 603-ish yesterday, but now we're gapping below it. Once again, we got to get above 603, 605, and clear 606.5 to give us more upside. But if we're below 603, that could be bearish. And if we break down the next support levels at 601 and 599, we'll definitely head down low to the low 590s again. Microsoft looks like it's barely hanging on to that fib level it cleared. We could get a false breakout setup here. If it's below 437.6 and 436 fails as support, that's your bearish sign that we're heading lower, possibly down to 430 and 428. All right. But if we're above 437.6 and we can clear 440, then it's bounce time. All right. Bounce time back to 442, 443.5, and 445 or higher would be in play. DXY looking like it wants to pull back, break in below that 108 level. If it's pulling back, could this mean the SPY is going to pop? Watch the DXY. If it's above 108, we could possibly get a bounce. Below 108, could get a pullback down to 107.5. And if that's lost, back down to 107 or lower in play. Coin, got a chop day on coin yesterday. Overall plan is still the same. We need to break down 274.3 and 273 to get more downside, down to 271.8, 270 or lower. As of right now, resistant, it's, well, I have a level at 276, but it's above that right now. So I have resistance at 278 and 280. If those levels clear, 282 and 283.5 would be in play. 283.5, it's a macro level fib level, and it's also a sell zone based on this candle here. Okay, that was December 24th candle. You see where the selling pressure was, right off that fib level. So if bulls can clear 283.5, it would definitely be bullish for coin. Doge still in that chop range. Okay, I have the chop range down to 30 cents up to 34 cents. Okay, whatever we break out to, whatever way we break out to is where I would lean. Above 32 cents and 34 cents, I would lean bullish. And if we could finally break down at 30 cents, because you guys can see we're getting some buying pressure right around that area. But if we break it down 30 cents, that would be pretty bearish on Doge. Bitcoin is still just consolidating. I'm still watching that fib level at 93.3 thousand. If it can break down, I'd be more bearish. But yeah, there is a support at 95.8 thousand. That's a macro level fib level. If it can hold that support, 98.6 and 100,000 stays in play. Okay, and I would favor more upside if we can recapture 100,000. New all-time highs for Bitcoin, maybe. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys had a great week of trading. I hope you guys had a great holiday. We still got the New Year's coming up, okay? So 2024 is not done just yet. Okay, so stay strong. Peace.